Yeah, thanks, Paul.
Josh is down there.
One, two, 1, 2.
Shamrock Rovers Football Club does not condone and will not accept any form of racism during match day at Tana Stadium nor any other time. Anybody using racist taunts or language or behaving in a manner deemed to be racist towards any other person
1, 2.
refused entry or may be ejected from this stadium. This applies equally to offensive behaviour of any
Okay, so we are going here.
enjoy the game.
Okay, folks, welcome to Tala Stadium here for today's friendly game between Shamrock Rovers FC and Malmo F. Kick-off in 3 or 4 minutes. You're going to be stuck with me for commentary, unfortunately. Dunster's at his nephew's birthday party. The one time I didn't ask Gunter if he was going to be here. So the camera work is going to be a bit dodgy because I'm just going to be trying to pan it around and commentate at the same time. I might give up on that. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, a couple of the people I normally get to try and stand in don't seem to be here either today, so oh well, we'll do what we can. Yeah, priorities, Dunster. I know. Right, well, let's go through the teams for you. Anyway, Shamrock Rovers, number 1, Oscar Janssen. Number 9, Gary Twigg. Yeah, I'll take our own squad numbers here, not necessarily in formation. 3, Carrera Gilbert. Number 3 again, Connor Powell. So we're assuming Gilbert will be wearing number 4. Ken O'Mann, number 5. 17, Graham Gartland. Conor McCormack, 22. Stephen O'Donnell, number 8. Billy Dennehy, number 20. Gary McCabe, number 7. Sorry, it says Gay McCabe here. Ronan Finn, 21. Substitutes for Rovers, 28 making his return to the hoops, Pat Sullivan. Number 6, Stephen Rice. 18, Chris Turner. 15, Killian Brennan. 10, Gary O'Neill. 16, Daryl Kavanagh. 30, Rayad Pearce. And then for Malmo FF this afternoon, 27, Johan Dahlin. 2, Ulrich Vinzenz. Sorry, this is the first time I've actually tried pronouncing these, so I'm going to get them wrong. 7, Daniel Larson. 20, Ricardinho. Really, you never really want anything Eno in an opposition team. It always just, it inspires we're just going to get creamed by Brazilians here. Number 3, Jasmine Sudic. 33, Philip Hellander. 11, Simon Thurn. 21, Jimmy Durmaz. Number 9, Wilron Figueredo. 17, Ivo Pekalski. And 19, Dardan Redshepi. So, seems to be a good few people watching, so I'll try and do the best I can with the videos. As I am on here on my own trying to commentate and do video, so this is probably not going to work too well. So welcome to all the hoops fans around the world, and indeed anybody tuning in from Sweden. Commiserations on going out of Euro 2012, but we're out as well. Rovers wearing their new away kit, the fetching black and purple. Gilbert's 2, is it? Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big cheer for our mascot today. We're going on with Newfoundland, and they are original Rovers, Michael Garland, Adam O'Reilly, and Tom Cook. Well done.
Right, so just confirmation there that alteration on the team sheet. Carrick Gilbert wears number 2 this afternoon, not number 3 as we originally said. And the sun finally coming out in Tala. There's a rain shower shortly before kick-off. But it's actually looking like a nice evening now. Attendance pretty poor, in fairness. There might be 1,000 people here. But that's to be accepted. Yeah, let's just see if we can just zoom in on that new kit while we're waiting. I don't think it looks too bad. Do kind of like the black and purple, to be honest now. Right, so George Kelly, Bobby Bester, photographers wandering off the pitch as Paul Toot, the referee, has a chat with the Malmo players. And we're underway here in Tala. Malmo with the kick-off there, passing it around. Good ball straight up, but Gartland heads it clear. Ken O'Man just taking his time, looking for the ball up towards Gary Twigg. Twigg gets his head to it, but Malmo defence wise to that. Conor McCormick again knocking it out to Stephen Finn. Finn claiming to be fouled, and we do get the free just on the halfway line. Finn, long ball up towards Twigg. Twigg out to McCabe. McCabe struggling, trying to make space for himself, but the Malmo defence take care of that. Figueiredo brings away. Theron knocks it back to Vincent, who sends it back to their keeper to tidy up. Long ball up to the 2 Malmo forwards. Well, that's dealt with reasonably well by Rovers, and that's only finds its way back to Dallin. Playing around between Pekalski and Sudic in the back, and back to the Malmo keeper again. Played out to Pekalski. Malmo playing very conservative warm-up game here, really, at the back. Midfielder's not really getting to it, but there's a long ball now going up towards Larson. Straight into the corner, and he's got Ken O'Man with him. And Gilbert tracking back inside as well. Oh, nice little touch from Red Sheppy. But the Rovers keeper able to deal with that. So crossfield ball to Vincent for Malmo, but Rovers managed to get it back. Gary McCabe, long ball up across, looking for Billy Dennehy, who he'll get. Dennehy, quick cross to Twig, header, and oh, just wide of the goal. Let me zoom in a little bit more here. Best attack so far from Rovers anyway, and looking promising. Rovers seem a little wiser to this passing around that Malmo are doing in the back, and I see Dennehy and Gary McCabe moving up a little more forward. Well, that's going to be a free to Rovers, just at the east end as Ken O'Man was fouled. Gilbert to O'Man to Gartland. Gartland out to Connor Powell. Now it's Rovers trying to pass the ball around the back a bit. Dangerous little pass from Gartland back to Janssen. So Powell try to find McCabe, but not working. Malmo have it now, breaking forward. Dormans on the edge of the box. He's going to want the shot. Possibly the easiest goal you'll see scored by any team in Tala. Janssen just left standing there. Daniel Larsson got the ball from Figueiredo and rolled the ball into the goal. Somewhat reminiscent of the Spanish goal, the last Spanish goal against Ireland the other night. So 4 minutes on the clock and Rovers are 1-0 down. Didn't expect that, and it really didn't come out of anything, but on we go. Gilbert out to Ken O'Man. O'Man back to Gilbert. Gartland long ball up looking for Twig, but it might come to Gary Twig. He has a chance, lobs it over the keeper. And it's the equaliser for Shamrock Rovers, 5 minutes. Great ball from Gartland to pick out Twig there, and just wise to lob over the keeper gently. Great composure for Gary Twig to get the equaliser. So, this game's getting interesting. Conor McCormack, Stephen Finn. Finn looking for Gary Twig. Well, that gets caught out by Philip Hillander. Dormaz. And to Ricardinho in the Malmo defence. Keeper knocks it out to Vincent on the west hand side. Ball looking for... was looking for Rajepi to just give a header on, but Rovers able to intercept that. It turned out to be offside anyway. Yeah, it looks like Simon Theron was the offside player. So Ken O'Man out to Gilbert. Malmo players closing them down a bit. Back to Janssen. And Janssen not a great ball out, it must be said. Ken O'Man, Stephen O'Donnell. Now with Ronan Finn after Billy Dennehy tried to slide around, but Finn's coming back inside. Dennehy had ran out wide. Out to Gilbert. Gilbert to Dennehy, who loses it, but Ronan Finn managed to get it back. McCormack tries switching it over to Powell, but they hit the ball a bit harder than that. Simon Theron nicks in and gets it. Malmo building the offence again now. And it falls with Figueiredo to get the shot, but that goes harmlessly over the Rovers goal. Yeah, sorry about the camera work, folks. I'm trying to do everything on my own here, and yeah, it sucks. I know. I'll zoom it out at least so you can probably get a better view of the play. I'll see if I can rope someone else into doing the camera work for the second half for us. But Oscar Janssen with the kick out. Looking for Gary Twig, but Vincenz gets it. Now back to Conor Powell, who can't really do anything better with that and just knocking it out of play. So it's going to be a throw to Malmo. Ulrich Vincenz going to take the throw down to Yasmin Sudic, who goes bent to the keeper. Now with Helander, Malmo just looking for options and bringing the ball slowly up. Still waiting for a man to run, and the man that tried to do it was Larsson, trying to get away from Ken O'Man. Dormez knocks it back. And Malmo just having to play a tidy kind of game here in the midfield at the moment. At the Rovers midfield up to it, and it comes all the way back to the Malmo defence. Good ball up, but it's looking for Rajepi, but Conor Powell able to take care of it. Before it finally goes out off of Stephen O'Donnell for a throw to Malmo. Pekalski to Figueiredo, and that's going to be a throw to Malmo again. Just seeing a lot of balls trying to pick out Figueiredo there. I don't know if they've maybe noticed that Gilbert mightn't be the strongest marker. There's going to be a throw to Rovers. Then he lobs it over to Gilbert to take. Gilbert to Finn. Finn, a lot of space. Gartland out to Stephen O'Donnell now. In the centre circle, long ball up again, looking for Gary Twig. But Helander able to get his head to that, but it doesn't matter. Gary Twig just offside anyway. So it's going to be a free out to Malmo that Johan Down will take for them. Oh, he's not. He leaves it out to Helander, who passed it back to Dallin instead. Again, looking for space. Figueiredo making a little bit of space, getting away off his marker, but he goes from a more direct ball, trying to find Theron on the run, but Conor Powell able to take care of that. Long ball towards Dennehy now from Rovers. Rovers 20, Malmo 20, facing off with each other. Dennehy trying to get room for a space, finds it out to Stephen Finn. Finn cross in, but that's no one coming towards anybody. It's going to go out for a throw into Malmo. Vincenz takes it to Polanski, who throws it back to him. Graham Gartland first to the header there for Rovers, but it ends up going back up towards Larsson. Larsson on the ball now, semicircle for Malmo. Figueiredo knocks it on towards Rajepi. Oh, good chance here for Rajepi. If he can get around Conor Powell. Oh, great defending from Conor Powell. And didn't need to stay strong there and clear that ball. But Malmo still pulling the pressure on here. Falls out to Larsson. But I think Gilbert is able to get it back. Oh, ball taken from Bidley Dennehy a bit easily, but Gilbert should be able to sort this back to Janssen, and Janssen clears. Long ball up to Misty, looking for Twig, but Philip Helander able to deal with that. Finn, Twig to Stevie O'Donnell. O'Donnell, Billy Dennehy was offside there. So yeah, Twig had kind of tucked into almost a midfield role there, left Dennehy out on the wing. but not wise enough to the offside. So out to Vincenz for Malmo here. Put under enough pressure by Gary McCabe. Is going to see that ball back to the keeper. Ronan Finn able to get it away of that ball up to Durmaz. Ronan Finn to Gary McCabe. McCabe to Dennehy. Dennehy gets the ball into the box. Stevie O'Donnell and Gary Twigg there, but it goes harmlessly out for a goal kick. Oh, short kick out again from Malmo. To Sudic. Gary Twigg cutting down the options a bit. Ball goes back to the keeper. Longer this time. Will Gilbert be able to get to that? Not quite. It finds its way out to Rajepi. Second time fast, and Gilbert's able to get it. It's with the Rovers defence. Gartland through to Ronan Finn. Ronan Finn not able to hold on with the challenge from Figueiredo there. Malmo now with a chance. Theron with a good ball in towards Rajepi, but wasn't able to do anything with it, and it's in the safe hands of Oscar Janssen. Janssen out to Powell here on the west stand of Tallaght Stadium, the only stand open today. Long ball up looking for Billy Dennehy. Well overshoots where Dennehy was though. 3 Rovers players around Larson, but he still managed to keep the ball. But Stephen O'Donnell able to get it off of Pekalski there, as Gary McCabe brings the ball up. McCabe fairly dispossessed, I think, by the Malmo midfield, and they're back with the ball with Simon Theron. Pekalski back to Helander. Helander to Sudic. And Vincenz playing the ball around the middle. Frega trying to play a ball up, but it ends up coming back to him. Pekalski crosses it over. And Gilbert again, second to that ball. Oh, nice little trick there, but maybe been a bit too clever. But Ricardinho fights back for the ball and gets it. Malmo still building up quite well here. Vincenz now getting the ball into Larson. Hasty clearance from overs found Gary Twigg's head. Twigg back to Ronan Finn. Finn to Gary McCabe. Billy Dennehy pointing to where he wants the ball, which wasn't where Gary McCabe kicked it, but Billy doing his best there, and the ball will just harmlessly go out after being well shepherded out, by the way, from Yasmin Shudic. It's going to be a goal kick to Malmo. Sorry, I said earlier it was Figueiredo over on the far side with Gilbert. It's Jimmy Durmaz. So again, short kick outs from Malmo here. Pekalski, Figueiredo. Oh, which Billy Dennehy gets the challenge in against Ricardinho. To Stephen O'Donnell. Stephen O'Donnell holds it up. He's looking out towards Gary McCabe. Puts it into Gary Twigg. Possible handball there. And yeah, handball from Theron. Quick free kick from Stevie O'Donnell into Ronan Finn. He's only able to really just chest it wide of the goal, but good chance there for Rovers. Quick free kick, and definitely awake to it. Sure kick out to Shudic. Gary Twigg trying to close down the options there. Just goes out to the far side to Helander. Good ball up finding Rajepi. They Malmo defence into the Rovers half, passing the ball around now. Should have threw the kind of probing ball, but it's cut out by Dennehy. Dennehy to Gilbert. Gilbert leaves it to Janssen. Oh, Larson was putting pressure on him there, so slightly hasty clearance. And back with the Malmo defence. Ronan Finn putting a bit of pressure on. He was a Pekalski again. But still really seems to be just Gary Twigg left on his own up there. Oh man, to Gilbert. Figueiredo closing him down. Gilbert gets the ball cleared, but really he had time to do better than that, and it's harmlessly lobbed back to Sudic. And Pekalski now with the ball in the centre circle to Helander. Helander playing a little 1-2 with Durmaz. Lobs the ball up for Durmaz. I was going to say Gary McCabe's Conor McCormack. Puts pressure on him between McCormack and Gilbert. They managed to get the ball back. Gilbert then with the long ball out, but it's effectively a pass to Pekalski. Ball now into the Tallaght Stadium side here with Vincennes. Good cross in, but Ken O'Man able to take it out. As Conor Powell driven into the corner. Managed to get the ball out of there, but only as far as Figueiredo. Figueiredo now to Vincennes. He plays the safe ball back to Sudic, and he plays the even safer ball back to the keeper Dallin. Helander to Durmaz. Durmaz up to Larson. Durmaz still on the ball, but only just Conor McCormack able to get it from him. Durmaz still down. He doesn't actually look in pain too much. I think he'll be okay. Rovers players do put the ball out. Referee's just going to go down and check it. I think he just took a bit of a knock there with those tackles with Conor McCormack, rather. Slowly walking back, but I think that's something he'll be able to run off. Certainly no injury concern. Conor McCormack getting a few words from Stephen Kenny on the touchline here. Both managers standing up at least. Kenny heads apart saying something to the bench as he takes his seat. The Malmo manager is outside of his technical area, but and taking a keen interest in this game. It's 1-1. Gary Twigg with the equaliser for Shamrock Rovers, and I think Larson got the ball a minute earlier for Malmo. We kind of hoped that might engage the game a bit, but it hasn't. It's still fairly flat. And the long ball coming up, trying to find Recep, but Garthland able to take care of it. Vincennes with the throw. Plays it across to Helander. Helander to Ricardinho. Head out trying to find Durmaz, but Conor McCormack able to get it, but it's going to go out for a throw to Malmo, which comes to the feet of Figueiredo. Keep you uppy there with Recepi trying to get the ball in towards Daniel Larson, but Kerry Gilbert able to knock it out again for a throw.
I got reports from Sweden that says the same.
Okay, I'll check it out. Okay, folks, hearing that this isn't quite working, so give us a minute.